So, Mother's Day. I gave my husband all kinds of crap because when I asked him what he was giving me for Mother's Day, his response was, well, you have a house, don't you? And so, like, I wasn't honestly offended by this because he's not wrong. But also, I did use it to my advantage. So, like, my friends would be like, oh, what'd you get for Mother's Day? I was like, well, my husband said, and I quote, you have a house, don't you? It was crappy. He treats me good. He's good to me. I wasn't offended, but it obviously bothered him. And those of you that don't groom dogs may not get this, but it bothered him so bad that he bought me a new pair of my favorite clippers, and it came in purple. And purple's, I don't know if you noticed, it's my favorite color. Anyway, so 10 out of 10 recommend guilting your husband into getting you something just by telling your friends some little comments that he makes in jest, which results in guilt. But let's go back to what I got. Oh my gosh, guys, like these clippers, I love them so much. I got the Andis Pulse. There's no comparison, in my opinion, between the two. The Andis has 5 speeds. This only has 2. But this clipper, like the way it fits in your hand and the weight distribution, guys, best clipper, bar none, that I've tried thus far. I have another pair. I don't know if you see my other ones, but I couldn't even try another brand because I love them so much. Also, their blades. I had one, sorry, chickens. I had one that I had for well over a year, probably getting closer to 2 now. Blade, guys, the blade. If you oil it like you're supposed to, it doesn't even need sharp, it still works. So, no, really, I love them. And I'm so excited. I do feel bad that my husband, he's bought me both pairs now, by the way. I do feel bad that I guilted him in a way, not really meaning to, into getting these for me. But I also don't feel bad at the same time because look at them. Aren't they beautiful? I just love them so much. I get to try them out for the first time tomorrow. I'm super excited. And I want to do a quick comparison video of the 2 clippers because, okay, so weight-wise, I mean, they may be the same weight between my Andis and my Heiniger, but the way that they fit in my hand, there's no comparison. These are like bulky. Another thing I don't like about these, and I'm going to post this also because, Andis, if you're watching, here's some things I don't like about your clippers. They have all these little parts on them that, like, they come off. Like, okay. These are flimsy, and they break. And if you're a dog groomer, like, you don't want to drop your clippers ever. But it happens. Like, you got an unruly dog on the table. Like, it happens. You're going to drop things. We don't want to, but it happens. And I feel like, as you can see, broken battery. I have another one, but that's broke. This piece right here it comes off also. And I have a broken piece on it also. Like, because they have these little clip things that hold them on, and they don't hold up. Actually, when I'm grooming with these now, because I'm a tight one, okay, I don't want to have to send them off for repair, and I couldn't find the replacement parts for this little piece right here, can't find it. I take a rubber band to hold this on and down. But with these clippers, with the Heiniger Opals, it's all a solid piece. I hate to say it, but I have dropped my clippers multiple times. they've not broke. I'm gonna grab the other ones just so I can show you. Okay, the worst thing that I can say about these is like the paint. It'll chip. The paint chips. But as far as the product itself, like, I've not had any little pieces break on these. Oh, that's embarrassing. Sorry. I do clean my clippers, I promise. But anyway, I've not had any little pieces break off of these. These? Yeah, lots. These feel better in the way that the weight is distributed. Like, it just feels better in your hand when you're, you know, clipping the dog. Like, it's more equal. These, bulky, heavy. Personal preference. Some people may love these. They have a lot of little plastic parts that break apart. I do not like that. You can't find replacement pieces for them. That's annoying. And price-wise, the price is pretty comparable. And my husband has bought me these too, because I am kind of spoiled. But yeah, I don't know if I'll ever use any other clipper now. Heiniger, I love them. Andis not so much, but I don't hate the Andis. It just, if I was gonna be picking between the two, hands down, Heiniger will always be my go-to. When I get these out, now these have 5 speeds, so it is kind of cool, like, that you have that option. Noise. Now these are brand new, so I'll get my old ones out. It's still pretty quiet. I'm gonna start them again. They're a good clipper, guys. I've had these at least 2 years, maybe longer than that, because time does fly. I've had my Andis for a long time, but like, I quit using this Andis when I got this, and if for some reason my batteries were dead, which I don't have an issue with that. Like, 2 batteries last me for a full day grooming. But if for some reason I forgot to charge them and I have to go back to the Andis, like, they're bulky, they're harder to hold on to, and they're not as durable. Just my opinion. I mean, you guys can argue. I'm not here to argue. I'm just telling you what I have found personally. I love this brand. I love it so much. What are your favorite shears? I do want to know that, because I have not invested heavily in shears yet. I have some Freebirds on the way in the mail. I'm waiting an eternity, it seems, for those. But what are your favorite shears?